FZ-07 as your first bike? I have to tell you to think again, man. There's no way in hell I would recommend this as a first bike to anybody that's just starting off. And I don't mean that from a perspective of this bike is just being, you know, like super fast, like some damn 1000cc bike or something. That's not where I'm coming from when I say this. And I just hit around, I'm almost at 1200 miles, so I ain't got a ton of miles on here, but I got enough to know what this damn bike is capable of. But the low end torque on this thing is insane, man. When I first got this bike, the whole reason why I got a FZ-07 over all the other bikes is because I just wanted something, I just wanted a street fighter bike that was just, you know, that wasn't super fast or something that I would have to worry about, you know, doing, you know, unnecessary wheelies or whatever, because, you know, I'm not really a wheelie person. Hell, I don't even know how to do a legit wheelie for that matter. So I got this bike under the impression of thinking it don't do wheelies. But after I've experimented with the bike more and more, I realized that the first few gears can power wheel it pretty easily. And I had read somewhere, because I did a lot of research on these bikes before I actually bought it. And I read a lot of times people will be like, oh, this is a good beginner bike, and you know, things like that. So I was under the impression that, hell, it's a good beginner. Well, not from a sense, because I already had experience, but from a sense of, you know, I probably wouldn't have to worry about wheelies and a whole bunch of other stuff. But then when I got the bike, you know, just playing around with it, I ended up doing a pretty big wheelie on it. So from there, I'm thinking like, whoa, what the hell? You know, this can wheelie too? And then as I start kind of playing with it to see, you know, how easy it is to wheelie, or like what RPMs, like what gears and all that good stuff, I realized that all you have to do is really in between the first couple gears is just you ain't even have to really even hit it that hard. You just give it hit it at the right RPM, the front tire is coming off the ground. And I ain't talking about just no little wheelie where it just barely skips up and then drop down. Like this bitch will flip over if you hold the throttle open. So I don't know why everybody keeps saying this is a beginner bike. Nah, is it like a speed demon? No, because like the highest I've got it up to before I had to let off was like 117. And even then, it was struggling to get as high as it did get. I recommend my R6 as a first bike before I recommended this from as a first bike. And my R6 is way faster than this thing, but my R6 is planted too. I don't have to worry about it hitting no wheelie or anything. With this, you couldn't just get us to no beginner rider and then he just want to go out, you know, he might just be wanting to have a little fun and decide to just crank the throttle back. But then when that bike goes up in the air and he freak out or don't know how to control it, then his ass is gonna be on the ground. And that's the only reason why I say this is not a beginner bike, man, because like I say, the bike is not fast by no means. I mean, it's quick. I mean, it's not, it gets you where you need to go. But it's not like you finna take this out and go hit, you know, 160 on the highway. This is just, I feel like, you know, more of just like a, kind of like what I'm doing now, just like some in-town driving, you know, just have a good time. But this is a this is a damn stunt bike, dog, like for real.